we have to ask, how much of you is present in the character of Lingsha?
Yeah. Oh, this is fun. Um, you want to know? You want to know the full story?
Yeah, let's do it.
So I get the audition from my agency, and you get your specs for a character, right? And they say this is sort of what they're like. Sometimes you get a picture, sometimes you don't. Sometimes there's a voice idea for them. It's just ideas, right? And then you have dialogue. And so I was recording for a whole bunch of different characters, seeing what fit. Lingsha, my interpretation of her dialogue didn't fit with what I mentally got from the details of her character that were written out. I felt like I was coming up with something that was sort of off kilter from what they were asking for, but it felt really good. It felt natural, and I really banked on the whole idea of she has a job that requires high performance. People's lives are on the line. She's a healer. She's the leader of all of these organizations. And yet things get in her way, and she has to stop what she's doing and go and attend to your problem. And that's where she came out, because I understood that. I'm like, when I want to get a task done, I'm very task-oriented. If something pulls me away, and I promise I'm working on it, world, but when something pulls me away from a task that I'm working on, my hackles just raise, and murder is on the mind because I have a task. So that's where Lingsha came in. And again, it didn't necessarily fit what they asked for in her. It did say like she has a lot of emotion, but she keeps her cool. But it felt very much just inspired by, this dialogue fits right and feels right in my mouth and coming out of my vocal cords with this intention behind it. And so I sent it off and thought, I don't think it's gonna be it, but it was real fun. And then I got cast, and it was amazing.
I love how that's such a common thread. Everyone's just like, hey, I just kind of rolled the dice. This is what I put out there. And then they were like, oh, no, that's it. You were like, really? Okay. All right.
Like, I won't question it. Okay.
Right.
But I didn't see that coming. Yeah. And I think it's because when you're taken by such a gut instinct, it means it's original. It means it's authentic. And that often results in it being compelling, too. And that's what casting directors, I think, are looking for. I hear that story a lot from fellow actors.
I love it.